run the world, girls? Who run the world, girls? Who run the world, girls? Who run the world, girls?
The stage is empty now, but it's about to be filled with 53 smart, beautiful, and talented young women.
They're coming here to the Planet Hollywood Resort and Casino on the Las Vegas Strip with one thing in mind, to be crowned Miss America 2012.
Hello, everybody. I'm Chris Harrison.
And I'm Brooke Charvet.
Brooke, good to be back on this Miss America stage with you again.
Always a pleasure to be with you. Let's meet the contestants. They're on their way here from all over Las Vegas, starting at Hoover Dam.
They come from the rocky shores of Maine to the mountains of Montana to the beaches of Hawaii, from all over the United States. In less than 2 hours, I'll be placing this crown on one of them. The one the judges decide has the most poise, talent, intelligence, creativity, and that extra special Miss America touch. Okay, America, here they are.
From the state of champions, and not just on the football field, I'm Courtney Porter, Miss Alabama.
Our temperatures reach 80 below, but we still eat more ice cream than any other state. I'm Katie Lovegreen, Miss Alaska.
I consider it a compliment to be called a hog. I'm Miss Arkansas, Kristen Glover. Where our sunlight is brighter than our limelight, I'm Noelle Freeman, Miss California. Tim Tebow makes me believe in magic. I am Diana Dreamin, Miss Colorado. Come satisfy your sweet tooth in the birthplace of the lollipop. I am Morgan Amarone, Miss Connecticut.
From our great national mall, Believe Your Money at Home America, I'm Miss District of Columbia, Ashley Bolge.
From our beaches to our theme parks to our people, in my state, diversity rules. I'm Christina Hanolo, Miss Florida. Where Paula Deen will share her recipes, but Coca-Cola never will. I'm Makayla Grace Lackey, Miss Georgia.
Every day I'm shuffling.
Each of these young ladies began as one of 13,000 contestants competing in local pageants. Now only one will become Miss America. Joining the ladies we met at Hoover Dam are 9 more contestants at Ghost Bar at Palms Casino Resort.
Aloha from the islands where our state fish is a mouthful, the Humu Humu Nuku Nuku Apua'a, I'm Lauren Cheek, Miss Hawaii. From Idaho, you better believe I'm one hot potato. I'm Miss Idaho, Genevieve Nutting.
You're more likely to have a son in the Super Bowl than a daughter at Miss America. Home of Super Bowl 46, I am Miss Indiana, Jackie Jerlecki. My state is home to some great characters, Amelia Earhart, Dorothy, and me. I'm Carissa Dawn Kelly, Miss Kansas. From the home at the Kentucky Derby, I'm running for my roses tonight. I'm Ann Blair Thornton, Miss Kentucky. From the state where our 4 seasons are Mardi Gras, hurricane, crawfish, and football, I am Hope Anderson, Miss Louisiana. Come enjoy our crabs under the glow of the Rockets' red glare. I'm Carla Colello, Miss Maryland. From the state that brought you the chocolate chip cookie and my favorite sweet treat, Mark Wahlberg, I am Molly Whalen, Miss Massachusetts. The American-made car drives my city, here to rev your engine. I am Elizabeth Wurtenberger, Miss Michigan.
The house is rocking tonight. Damon John from Shark Tank is here with us. Who are you rooting for?
Oh, I'm from New York. You're so crazy. Absolutely. New York, baby.
All right, well, good luck. Now over to Hyde Bellagio.
From the state where a blizzard is both a winter weather phenomenon and a delicious Dairy Queen treat, I'm Natalie Davis, Miss Minnesota. We gave the world Elvis, Faith, Oprah, and the next big hit, Mary Margaret Roark, Miss Mississippi. We made this Cardinal Nation, baby. Home of your World Series champs, I'm Sydney Fryer, Miss Missouri. Thanks for the shout out, Lady Gaga. Nebraska, Nebraska, I love ya. I'm Kayla Bott, Miss Nebraska. From the state with the best dam features around, the Hoover Dam, that is, I'm Alana Lee, Miss Nevada. My state turns 100 years old this week. From the land of enchantment and green chili, I'm Miss New Mexico, Serena Turnbull. Here to occupy the Miss America stage, I am Miss New York, Caitlin Monty.
Don't the ladies look beautiful in their Joseph Ribkoff dresses? Now take a closer look and you'll also see their inner beauty and strength. All these young ladies show a dedication to public service that is Miss America. The Miss America Flash Mob grows with 10 more contestants at Le Rêve, the dream at Wynn Las Vegas.
From the home of America's first miniature golf course, I'm here tonight to make a big hole-in-one. I'm Haley Best, Miss North Carolina. From the home of the first man to walk on the moon, I'm ready to take flight. I'm Ellen Bryan, Miss Ohio.
Come to Native America where the land is grand and the thunder rolls. I'm Betty Thompson, Miss Oklahoma.
Come to my state for a delicious kiss. I'm Ina Hershey Kiss. I'm Julianne Sheldon, Miss Pennsylvania. From the beautiful island of enchantment and the paradise of the Caribbean, my name is Laura Ramirez and I am your Miss Puerto Rico. Home of America's first opera, I am Miss South Carolina, Bree Boyce.
We use mountains as our canvas. I'm Anna Simpson, Miss South Dakota.
Take a hike with me across the Great Smoky Mountains in my state. I'm Erin Hatley, Miss Tennessee.
My state dominates reality TV. Singers, dancers, bachelors, and bachelorette. I am Miss Utah, Danica Olson.
From the state that went green before it was cool, reduce, reuse, recycle. From Le Rêve, the dream at Wynn Las Vegas, I am Katie Lavasser, Miss Vermont.
Beautiful and smart. The Miss America organization is the largest scholarship programming for women in the world. Now we're off to the Fremont Street experience as 8 more contestants continue their journey to Planet Hollywood.
My state loves the Grand Canyon, our sunsets, and a parking lot in the shade. I'm Jennifer Sedler, Miss Arizona.
From a state with only 3 counties and 1 area code, we're America's small wonder. I am Maria Cahill, Miss Delaware.
Home of our nation's first primary, I am here for the win, and I approve this message. I am Regan Elizabeth Hartley, Miss New Hampshire.
From the birthplace of famous redheads Raquel Welch, Ann Margaret, and myself, I am Hannah Smith, Miss Illinois.
From the state that picks both corn and presidents, I am Jessica Prey, Miss Iowa.
In vacation land, having fun is always the main event. I am Julia Furtado, Miss Maine.
From the state of Sinatra, Springsteen, and the situation, hey, 2 out of 3 is not bad. I'm Catherine Nicole, Miss New Jersey. Leading our nation out of the recession, follow us, America. I'm Ariana Walker, Miss North Dakota.
But just like The Bachelor, I'm surrounded by beautiful women, but tonight's winner won't belong to any one person. She'll belong to America. Now let's meet our last group of 10 more contestants, making 53 in all, going for the Miss America crown.
Representing Big Sky Country, where the wildlife outnumber the people 3-1, I'm Veronica Oehlinger, Miss Montana.
From the home state of Nike, here tonight to just do it. I'm Caroline McGowan, Miss Oregon.
Where are those good old-fashioned values? In the home of Family Guy, I am Robin Bonner, Miss Rhode Island.
Bringing a little dash to my Dallas mask, Lamar and Chloe, welcome to Texas. I'm Kendall Moritz, Miss Texas.
Where Bluebear Castle now has 24-hour room service, I'm Camila Daniels, Miss Virgin Islands.
From the moonshine capital of the world, maybe that's why Virginia's for lovers. I'm Elizabeth Crott, Miss Virginia.
From the state that brought you Starbucks, you're welcome. I'm Brittany Henry, Miss Washington. Like a Vegas buffet, my state has enough natural gas to power our nation. I'm Spencer Wimpy, Miss West Virginia.
From the home of the reigning Super Bowl champs, if you're watching Aaron Rodgers, call me. I'm Laura Kepler, Miss Wisconsin.
From the state that lights the nation, I'm here to light up the Miss America stage tonight. I'm Catherine Brown, Miss Wyoming.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 2012 Miss America contestants are in the house. Ladies, there are a lot of changes this year, so hang on. I love it. Keep it going. We are ready to announce the first semifinalist to move on to compete for the crown. Although she may have also been a judge's choice, this lady was chosen by you, America. You logged on to Miss America's website or Facebook, looked at videos of all the contestants, and voted for one. Ladies, good luck. The America's Choice semifinalist is Miss Oklahoma, Betty Thompson.
I watched the Miss America pageant when I was a little girl, and I loved to dress up. I even had a crown that I would put on, and I would practice my reaction in a wave and walk down the hallway.
We'll be right back with the announcement of 14 more semifinalists. But wait, the 38 contestants not moving forward will have more to do than just watch. For the first time in Miss America history, they'll get to vote to save one of the contestants eliminated later. The ladies can't hear me. This will be a total surprise to all of them and a lifesaver for one. We'll be right back with more Miss America on ABC.
The 2012 Miss America pageant is live from Planet Hollywood Resort and Casino.
These contestants have been in Las Vegas for 10 days, and they've done just about everything except sleep. Betty Thompson, Miss Oklahoma, congratulations on being America's Choice. Tell us about the judging that went on this week.
Well, we had preliminaries all this week, so we started with interviews on Monday and Tuesday, and then preliminaries began on Tuesday night. Each group of girls competed in something different, beginning with swimsuit, evening gown, onstage question, and talent. So that finished up just on Thursday. We had a break on Friday, and now we're here at the finals.
That's a lot of judging. Just to summarize for you, judges' interviews are 25%, talent is 35%, swimsuit 15%, evening wear 20%, onstage question 5%. Now, performance in the preliminary competitions and the judges' interviews determined which contestants become finalists. Their combined pre-pageant score becomes 30% of their total score tonight. Now, let's meet the judges responsible. Chris?
Brooke, can we run through that one more time?
That's a lot of information.
Okay. I was taking notes. Let's meet the judges. It is a great compliment to the ideals of Miss America that such an esteemed group was willing to take an entire week out of their busy schedules to work as pageant judges, and it is my honor to introduce them to you right now. First, you know him. Singer, dancer, three-time Emmy Award nominee from ABC's Dancing with the Stars. Mark Ballas, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Now, author and host of El Gordo y la Flaca on Univision, Raul de Molina. Raul? Our next judge moonlights as the producer of hit movies like Hostel and director of God Bless Ozzy Osbourne. His day job much more important because it's as my boss. Yes, the creator of the Bachelor franchise, the man behind the rose, Mike Fleiss. Now, star creator and co-executive producer of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, she has her hands full, the beautiful Kris Jenner. Our next judge is star of the Meet the Parents film franchise and People's Choice winner, the beautiful Terry Polo. Terry, see you. And now the host of ABC's Extreme Makeover Weight Loss Edition and best-selling author of Choose to Lose, transformation specialist, Chris Powell. No carbs, that's the key. And our head judge, she's had her hands full this weekend, co-anchor of ABC's Good Morning America, Miss Lara Spencer. Brooke, you were also with some very important folks. Who you got?
That's right. Right next to the judges' table are the accountants from Ernst & Young who tabulate the votes. And I think in just a minute, Chris, they're going to have some very important information for you.
Well, they better. Each of our contestants will receive a scholarship, including $50,000 for the new Miss America. We thank Amway's Artistry brand for their generous scholarship support. Now, folks, it is time for our 53 contestants to be reduced to 15. Joining America's Choice Miss Oklahoma, it's time to announce the 14 remaining semifinalists. Pat Pruitt, thank you, sir. All right, here are the judges' decisions as tabulated by Ernst & Young. Ladies, good luck. Semifinalist number 2 is Miss South Carolina, Bree Boyce.
I was just recently featured on the cover of People magazine, Woman's World, and also an article in Southern Living for losing over 115 pounds. It took me over 3.5 years, and I worked so very hard, and I'm so thankful to be on this stage.
The next semifinalist is Miss Florida, Christina Hanolo.
The competition is definitely a friendly competition. We get here and we understand that we're all going through the same things, but that we all want to be Miss America. So it's friendly competition.
12 to go. One of them is Miss New York, Caitlin Monty.
I'm really shy at the end of the day. It takes a lot for me to get out in front of people, but that's why I'm here, is to push myself.
Semi-finalist number 5 of 15 is Miss Iowa, Jessica Bray.
It was totally my decision to compete. I first competed last January. I was convinced by one of my friends and entered the pageant, won my local, and then went on to state and won. And here I am.
10 to go, ladies. The next one is Miss Texas, Kendall Morris.
I'm a real girl. I am an overachiever. I'm someone who strives for success in everything that I do. And I want to change the world, one person at a time.
All right, 9 more. Welcome, Miss America semifinalist, Miss Virginia, Elizabeth Crott.
We're relevant because we are career, goal-oriented young women. We want to conquer the world, and I think that we understand that we can do that.
Semifinalist number 8 is Miss Illinois, Hannah Smith.
Miss America is different from 20 years ago because we are taking more of a trendy outlook on everything, on style, the type of person she is. No longer is it just there she is, Miss America. It's there she creates, there she gives. So creating more of a well-rounded image for Miss America.
We are more than halfway there. Congratulations to Miss Arizona, Jennifer Sedler.
Miss America is different now today than she was 20 years ago because a woman today is different now than she was 20 years ago. Miss America has evolved with the stages of life.
44 contestants left behind me on stage here. Only 6 more. We'll move on. The competition. Semifinalist number 10 is Miss Alabama, Courtney Porter.
The competition is a friendly competition. We all have only done this once. This is our only opportunity to be at Miss America. I think we're all looking forward to embracing each other's friendships, but at the same time, you do have to step your game up. You are at Miss America now.
The countdown is at 5. Your next semifinalist is Miss Tennessee, Erin Hatley.
I'm just a down-to-earth girl who enjoys the outdoors, but definitely has a girly side to her, definitely has a glamorous side. I'm just as comfortable in my tennis shoes as I am my 5-inch heels.
Another young woman with a chance to be the 2012 Miss America is Miss Wisconsin, Laura Kepler.
I grew up in a really small town. I've lived there my whole life. I've experienced some things that are out of the norm that are linked to my platform, which is mentoring children of incarcerated parents, because a parent of mine was incarcerated, and that really shaped who I am today.
Okay, you 12 semifinalists can go backstage to change into your swimsuits. There are 3 more semifinalists to announce. Still 41 ladies waiting behind me. Brooke, you're with some of them. What's going on?
Thanks, Chris. All the contestants are wearing outfits provided by Express, a proud new partner of the Miss America organization. And there are just 3 more semifinalists left to be announced. And I think it's fair to say that the nerves back here are really intense. So much time and energy has gone into getting ready for tonight. What is the mental conversation like in your head right now?
I just said it's in God's hands, and it's all for him, so that's why we're here.
All right, well, good luck to all of you. I wish you the very best, and we'll be right back with the last 3 semifinalists. Good luck, ladies.
We are back, and as you can tell, we are live here at Planet Hollywood Resort and Casino. We have 41 young women waiting behind me to hear their names. Unfortunately, I have just 3 remaining on this card. All right, ladies, lucky semifinalist number 13 is Miss North Carolina, Haley Best.
Sometimes I'm intimidated by the fact that I'm 5'2" when I'm standing beside beautiful 6'2" women, and that can be intimidating, but I think if I can just embrace that and remember that dynamite comes in small packages, that's all that matters.
And then there were 2 more semifinalists to call, and one of them is Miss California, Noelle
Something that we
Freeman.
could do to make the Miss America program a little bit more edgy would be picking the right Miss America to know how to work with the media and play off of stories that are hot topics. So someone that's media savvy and knows how to manipulate the media.
Okay. Our last semifinalist is Miss Louisiana, Hope Anderson.
The first thing that I think I will do is I will be Tebowing to celebrate my big win, hopefully as the first Miss Louisiana that becomes Miss America.
Okay, Brooke, get these 3 semifinalists backstage in a
Thanks,
matter of minutes.
Chris.
They got to be in their swimsuits.
Congratulations, ladies. It's time to do a quick change into your swimsuits. After 14 names were called, did you think you were going to hear your name?
I actually didn't, but I'm excited to put on my complique swimsuit.
Do you think the judges made the right choices?
I sure do. Representing California.
All right, good luck. Go get ready. Congratulations, ladies. Now let's just talk very quickly. You're about to go out there live on ABC in a very sexy bikini. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling so happy and just so honored and blessed to be chosen to top 15, so I'm excited.
What did you do to prepare for this part of the competition?
It took a lot for me to prepare for this. I've lost over 110 pounds, so to be on this stage tonight is beyond amazing and something that I'll never forget. And
what an inspiration you are. Congratulations. That is amazing. Back to you, Chris. Good luck, baby.
All right, thanks, Brooke. I'm standing here with one of the judges, Chris Jenner, who knows a little something about a hectic life, which is what those women are going through back there.
That's right.
But what are you looking for as a judge?
Well, I think somebody that's really got confidence, who's passionate, who's worked really hard. These girls are really applying for a job.
Yeah.
It's a job, interview, but I think somebody who's got an amazing work ethic really impresses me too.
Well, you have some fantastic women to choose from. We're going to take a look at the swimsuit competition. We're going to do that when we return right here on ABC.
How good I'll fake it. It's alright, tonight. You got me singing like, oh, come on, oh, it doesn't matter, oh, everybody now, oh. This place about to blow.
Welcome back. In a little more than an hour, we'll be crowning the new Miss America. But the work of the Miss America organization continues under the inspired leadership of Chairman Sam Haskell, President and CEO Art McMaster. Great job, guys. The Miss America organization works 365 days a year providing support to the state programs, raising funds, and of course, planning next year's pageant. Our 2011 Miss America won the crown when she was only 17. That was a record. And what a year she's had. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your reigning Miss America, Teresa Scanlon.
You could be my it girl, you're my biggest hit girl.
Hey, Teresa, didn't I see you at this same spot about this time last year?
It certainly doesn't seem like it's been a year, but this time I have cupcakes waiting for me backstage. Thank you so much. One of the great honors of being Miss America is to walk in the footsteps of so many wonderful former Miss Americas. So please join me in saluting the 27 former Miss Americas here tonight. Now listen, young women of America, this could be you up here on this stage. The Miss America experience is rewarding for everyone involved, and if a 17-year-old second-generation American from a small town in Nebraska can do it, so can you. So if you'd like to be a part of it, go to missamerica.org for more information and follow Miss America on Twitter.
Teresa Scanlon. And speaking of crowns, I see one in the front row. While we're applauding, keep it going. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from Florida, Miss America's Outstanding Teen, Elizabeth Bechtel. Teresa, you got about 90 minutes with that on your head. Enjoy it while it lasts. All right, we will, of course, see Teresa back for the crowning moment. Now, over to Brooke, with the contestants, unfortunately, just eliminated. Brooke.
Thanks, Chris. I'm here with my girls, 38 amazing young women who unfortunately are not going on in the competition, but are still very much a part of the Miss America experience. Now, ladies, the producers told me this week to sort of manage the stress that you have a little surefire thing that you've been doing. Can you give us a little taste of that? The producers have been talking to us. At least they're smiling and singing through all the pressure. I saw the ladies getting ready backstage, and I have to say they're looking fierce in their complique swimsuits. Are you ready for this, Chris?
Brooke, let me see. 15 beautiful women in bikinis? Yeah, I'm ready. Best part of my job. The swimsuit competition has evolved from bathing beauties walking the boardwalk in Atlantic City to an expression of commitment to health, fitness, and of course, confidence. This component counts for 20% of the contestants' total score. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2012 Miss America semifinalists swimsuit competition by Complique. And it all starts with Betty Thompson, Miss Oklahoma. Boyce, Miss South Carolina. Christina Hanolo, Miss Florida.
I'm sorry, I'm broke. María y la amiga de ella, tan rica en la cama no juegan, explotan y dicen.
Caitlin Monty, Miss New York. Jessica Bray, Miss Iowa. Kendall Morris, Miss Texas. Elizabeth Crott, Miss Virginia.
Look at that girl, she's like, ah. Look at that girl, she's like, oh. Look at that girl, she's like, ah. Look at that girl, she's like, oh. Look at that girl, she's like, ah. Look at that girl, she's like, oh. Look at that girl, she's like, ah. Look at that girl, she's like, hey. Mamita, would you
Hannah Smith, Miss Illinois.
Would you stay? And if you say, okay, we will play night and day. I'm such a dirty dog. But for now, baby, just
Sedler, Miss Arizona. Courtney Porter, Miss Alabama. Erin Hatley, Miss Tennessee. Laura Kepler, Miss Wisconsin. Haley Best, Miss North Carolina.
Look at that girl, she's like, 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 look at that girl.
Noelle Freeman, Miss California.
Look at that girl, she's like, look at that girl, she's like.
Hope Anderson, Miss Louisiana. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your 2012 Miss America contestants in swimsuits.
All right, while the judges are finishing up, I'm going to chat very quickly with Mark Ballas, a family member from Dancing with the Stars. Mark, I couldn't help but notice how intense you were during that competition. Aside from a future wife, what are you looking for in the swimsuit category?
I think for me, I'm just looking for an all-rounder, someone who's, relatable, fun, confident, knows what's going on with current events, and, who's also beautiful, kind, and has a good heart. That's what I'm looking for.
I'm glad I don't have your job tonight. Good luck, Mark. It's not going to be easy. 3 contestants will be eliminated when Miss America returns right after this.
Complique is the official swimwear partner of the Miss America organization.
Time is flying. We're about 1 hour from crowning the new Miss America. She's one of these ladies standing right here. 12 of them will go on to compete in evening wear. For the rest of the journey, well, it ends here. Ladies, as I announce your name, hurry back to the glam tent and transform yourselves. Pat Pruitt, well, he has the names of the judges' decisions as tabulated by Ernst & Young. Mr. Pruitt, where's a good accountant when you need one? Thank you, sir. All right, the first of the 12 to move on to the evening wear competition is Miss Louisiana, Hope Anderson. Okay, go change into your gown. We will see you back in just 3 minutes. They don't have a lot of time. Our next finalist is Miss Iowa, Jessica Prey. Finalist number 3 of 12 is Miss Illinois, Hannah Smith. Changing from the beach to the ball is finalist number 4, Miss South Carolina, Bree Boyce. And they go sprinting off stage. Congratulations to Miss New York, Caitlin Monty. Finalist number 6 is Miss Wisconsin, Laura Kepler. Halfway there. 9 ladies remaining, 6 names to call. And the next one is Miss Florida, Christina Hanolo. Five to go, ladies. Congratulations to Miss Tennessee, Erin Hatley. Finalist number 9 is Miss Arizona, Jennifer Sedler. Three to go. Come on down, Miss Texas, Kendall Morris. Just 2 more. One of them is Miss California, Noelle Freeman. This is where it gets tough. There's just one name remaining on this card. Just one of these 4 amazing women has a chance to be Miss America, and she is Miss Oklahoma, Betty Thompson. All right, Miss Oklahoma, go get changed. Now, ladies, listen to me real quick. I know you're disappointed, but everything is about to change. This isn't over yet. Brooke has a huge surprise for you. Listen up.
Thanks, Chris. I sure do. Miss America has never done this before. Right now, one of you will be saved. You have a second chance to compete in evening wear and maybe all the way to the crown. Your future is now in the hands of your fellow Miss America contestants. Here's how it's gonna work, ladies, so listen up. It's about to get tricky. Each of you will line up behind the semifinalists that you wanna have a second chance at being Miss America. And we're gonna start voting right now. Chris, can you please help me set the ladies? You have to make a decision.
Here, please.
Voting starts right now. Let's go, ladies. Stand behind the finalist that you think deserves a second shot.
Brooke, you can tell by the
15
crowd.
seconds, lady. It's
Brooke.
mayhem. This is a Miss America first. This has never happened before.
You can tell the crowd has no idea what to do here.
I'm gonna count you down. You have 5 seconds.
Make
a
your choice.
decision. 5, 4, 3, 2. This could be the most important decision tonight. 1, ladies, freeze.
Okay, and our accountants from Ernst & Young, Pat Pruitt leading the crew here, going to make the final decision, and then he will hand the card to Brooke.
How's
Brooke,
it looking, Chris? Is this looking close?
This is crazy because these ladies knew that they were out of the Miss America competition, and now one of them is definitely back in and has a chance to wear the crown tonight. Never been done.
Talk about second chances, Chris.
Again, Pat Pruitt.
How's it looking, Pat? We have a decision. All right.
All right, Brooke, who is it?
Here we go. The woman continuing on is Miss Alabama. Congratulations.
All right, Miss Alabama. Brooke, you got to get her out of here.
Let's go, Miss Alabama.
You have about 3 minutes to get in your gown.
Alabama, come with me.
She's gone. Brooke, you got to go
She's
after
gone.
her.
I got to hurry up. I know, this is crazy.
All right, Brooke's going to try and chase down Miss Alabama, whose life has just been turned on a dime. Thought she was out of the Miss America pageant, but now she has about 3 minutes to get in a gown and get back out here. I think Brooke has chased her down. Brooke?
All right, Chris, you know, it's crazy. She took off because time is precious right now. She's shocked. She's grateful. What an honor to be chosen by the contestants. I'm about to meet up with Gretchen Carlson, a former Miss America. Now, can you believe what just happened here?
Oh my gosh, that was fantastic. I always love surprises, and this just goes to show never say never.
It's
I
so
love it that the
true.
contestants picked her.
And who better? And who spent more time with them and knows these girls better than them? So great to see you. We will be right back with the evening wear competition and more excitement right after this.
The 2012 Miss America pageant is brought to you by Express, style at the speed of life.
You know, you ladies should know if I'm here, there's going to be twists and turns along the way. This won't be easy. Welcome back to Miss America 2012. The contestants have been getting ready in Amway's Artistry Skincare and Cosmetics tent. As the competition continues in evening wear, our Miss America contestants show their taste, confidence, and flair. This part counts as 20% of the ladies' total score. Let's get started. Hope Anderson, Miss Louisiana.
I think once you get past the pretty hair and the perfect makeup and the great bodies and the beautiful smiles, what I want America to really know about me is that I have a heart for people.
Jessica Bray, Miss Iowa.
My posture is holding the dress up. It's a very showy dress in the fact that it's jersey fabric. And so it shows everything. So I have to make sure I stand up straight and confident.
Hannah Smith, Miss Illinois.
My gown definitely has a little bit of a sex appeal to it. It has a high slit, a low cut, but it's basically just showcasing the body that I've worked on so hard in my entire life.
Bree Boyce, Miss South Carolina.
Holding my gown up is my self-confidence. When I walk out on stage, I feel beautiful. There's not a bead on my gown, but that's what makes it unique, because I feel that it's the girl inside of the gown that really counts.
Caitlin Monty, Miss New York.
My gown is a mix of the modern red carpet girl with a little Marilyn Monroe and a little classic 20s, 40s beauty.
Laura Kepler, Miss Wisconsin.
Actually, the top of my dress looks like Kate Middleton's wedding gown, that floral pattern, except mine is in black. And I saw her neckline, and she has a small collar and cap sleeve, and that's really what influenced the design of it. But then I kind of put my own twist on it as well.
Christina Hanolo, Miss Florida.
The perfect dress has got to make me feel 8 foot tall. God did not bless me with height, but when I put on a gown, I want to feel really, really tall and sleek and just comfortable.
Erin Hatley, Miss Tennessee.
Nothing really influenced my choice with this evening gown. I actually didn't think of this being the color that I wanted at first, but it was actually kind of last minute. I saw it and tried it on. I was like, oh my gosh, this is it.
Jennifer Sedler, Miss Arizona.
Perfect dress has got to make me feel like I'm shining. Whether that means it actually has rhinestones on it or whether I just feel like I'm filling up the room with light, that's my criteria.
Kendall Morris, Miss Texas.
My dress is actually, it's from a magazine ad, but it also reminds me of Britney Spears in her Toxic music video. It's got rhinestones and sequins all in very specific and tactful places.
Noelle Freeman, Miss California.
In today's society, sexy is very subjective, and so is beauty. So for me, Miss America being sexy is rocking a stylish outfit and looking hot and also appealing to young women who are trying to relate to her.
Betty Thompson, Miss Oklahoma.
I am very in love with Roman culture in Italy, and so my dress kind of has a feel of maybe a Grecian style or Roman style, and that's something that has always been fun, and it was something that I felt was beautiful.
And just added back in the competition, Courtney Porter, Miss Alabama.
I think Miss America is sexy, and Miss America does need to be sexy because it is all about sex appeal these days. I think being sexy is being confident with who you are and being able to just strut your stuff in any given situation and know that you are sexy while doing it.
Former Miss America, Gretchen Carlson. Now, I know you can appreciate everything that these ladies are experiencing tonight. Do you have any advice for them?
I would just say to go with what's in your heart, and I just want to let everyone in America know what these women are going to do in the future. Even the women who are with us behind us here, they're going to go on to be doctors and lawyers and politicians and TV anchors, and I hope one day President of the United States.
This is just the beginning for so many of these ladies. What's next for you?
President of the United States. I'm officially entering the race. Thank you.
I love it, and you can do it. Miss America will be right back with the talent competition, and unfortunately, 3 more contestants will be eliminated.
Welcome back to Miss America 2012 and the talent competition. If you guys only knew what was going on backstage, point shoes are still being put on. These ladies just made it out here by the skin of their teeth, and now they have to perform just seconds later. That's how talented and poised they really are. In selecting the new Miss America, talent counts the most, 30% of the contestants' final score. There are 13 very talented young women behind me here, but only 10 will perform. 3 will be eliminated, unfortunately. No one knows which of these 10 ladies will perform or in what order. Pat Pruitt, sir, could I have the envelope, please? Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Here are the judges' decisions as tabulated by Ernst & Young. The first of 10 performances in the talent competition is by Miss Arizona. About that walk, here is Jennifer Sedler, Miss Arizona. Congratulations. Next up for talent is Miss Illinois. Performing ballet on point to Palladio, here is Hannah Smith, Miss Illinois. Great touch at the end. The third of our 10 talent competitors is Miss Oklahoma. Performing an Irish step dance to Ronan Hardiman's Warriors, here is Betty Thompson, Miss Oklahoma. These women, Brooke, unbelievably talented. Now, unfortunately, the next name on this card will not be performing. She will be eliminated from the competition. All right, ladies, leaving the competition right now, Miss Florida, Christina Hanolo. Come over here, Christina.
Come on over here, Christina. Oh, so close. I know how difficult this is regardless of the game face. What do you take away from this competition?
I have dreamed so long of being on the Miss America stage, and I never thought in a million years that I would be on this side. So I'm just so honored and so blessed, and good luck to you young ladies. One of you will be an amazing Miss America.
Very, very proud of yourself. We'll be right back with more talent and 2 more eliminations right after this.
The 2012 Miss America pageant is brought to you by the City of Las Vegas, where what happens here stays here.
Welcome back. There are 9 ladies waiting to perform right here behind me. Only 7 will have the chance. No one knows who they will be. No one knows in what order they will perform. It really sounds like we don't know much, does it? I do know this. Next to perform, Miss Texas. Playing New World Symphony on the piano, here is Kendall Morris, Miss Texas. Fans loving it from the Lone Star State. Our 5th of 10 contestants to show their talent is Miss Wisconsin. Singing Il Bacio from Luigi Arditi, here is Laura Kepler, Miss Wisconsin. Unbelievable. For talent performance 6, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Miss New York. Singing Marvin Hamlish's Disneyland, here is Caitlin Monty, Miss New York.
Magic Kingdom, Disneyland. Close my eyes real tight, wishing hard I might, wishing hard I may. Oh, I know you're gonna say the trees are paper mache. It's done with mirrors, the magic's there. Each little bird's full of strings. You press a button, it sings recorded music in the air. They've had the mountains your face, there's only plywood and paste. Go on, say it, I'll turn around and tell you I don't care. I don't care. I will live in Disneyland. I still believe in Disneyland. Maybe it's all fake, that's a chance I'll take. It's perfectly okay. When I get to Disneyland, I'll
Great song choice here on ABC. Next to take the stage is Miss Louisiana. Performing a contemporary dance on point to sway, here is Hope Anderson, Miss Louisiana.
When marimba rhythms start to play, dance with me, make me sway. Like a lazy ocean hugs the shore, hold me close, sway me more. Like a
Congratulations, ladies. Still 5 performers waiting to go on, but unfortunately, someone's journey ends right now. The name of the next eliminated contestant is Miss South Carolina, Bree Boyce. Bree, come on over. Come on over here.
Bree, I'm so sorry. I know how hard you've worked to prepare, and I know this is incredibly disappointing. What's next for you?
I don't know. I have a lot of TV shows offering me lots of jobs, and I have a book in the works. So it doesn't stop here. Miss America has helped me develop myself and helped me develop a career in the future. So I'm very thankful and just honored and blessed to be here. Being on this stage is a dream come true for me.
All right, well, all the best to you. I'm sure you'll go on to do great things. There are 3 more talent performances, and 1 more contestant will be eliminated right after this. Don't go anywhere.
We are back here at the Planet Hollywood Resort and Casino. Amway's Artistry brand is the official skincare and cosmetics provider for Miss America. 3 of the ladies behind me will perform in the talent competition. When I call the name of the 3rd, the remaining one will unfortunately be eliminated. No one knows who will perform or in what order. Our next performance is by Miss Tennessee. Singing Memory from the musical Cats, here is Erin Hatley, Miss Tennessee. Congratulations. 3 sitting, 2 to perform, and one of them is Miss Iowa. Singing You Raise Me Up, here is Jessica Prey, Miss Iowa.
I am down and oh my soul so weary, when troubles come and my heart burdened be, then I am still and wait here in the silence until you come and sit a while with me. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders.
Okay, ladies, you know how this works. I will call one of you up to perform. The other, unfortunately, is eliminated from the competition.
Ladies, are you ready?
The last talent performance, rounding out our top 10 finalists, is Miss California. Dancing the Black Swan variation from Swan Lake on point, here is Noelle Freeman, Miss California. Incredible talent. Ladies and gentlemen, your top 10 finalists. Larry, you done judging for a second? Can I borrow you? Our head judge. Talent plays such a big part. Did you see what you needed to in those short minute-and-a-half performances?
Did I see what I needed to? I saw way too much. It is such a difficult choice. These girls are so well-rounded, so talented. This is very difficult.
This is good. This is dramatic, and you still have work to do. And so do we. We will be right back to answer some very important questions, and 5 contestants will move forward into the finals of Miss America 2012.
Now, the final test, the question. Each of our judges has been provided with a question. Ernst & Young has determined that the questions are equally challenging.
That's right, Book. There are 5 questions and 10 contestants. After the 5th question, the remaining 5 ladies will be eliminated. Pat Pruitt, the envelope, please, sir. Thanks, Pat.
Thank you.
You smell great tonight.
Good luck, ladies.
I will call out the contestant. Then she will pull a judge's name out of this bowl. The contestants will have just 20 seconds to answer. Ladies, good luck. Here we go. The first finalist to receive a question and have a chance to be Miss America is Miss Wisconsin, Laura Kepler.
Come on over here, Miss Wisconsin. All right, let's find out which judge will be asking your question. It is Lara Spencer.
The divide between Democrats and Republicans seems to be getting wider and nastier. Do you think Miss America should be free to declare her political affiliation?
Miss America represents everyone, and so I think a message to the political candidates is that they represent everyone as well. And so in these economic times, we need to be looking forward to what America needs, and I think Miss America needs to represent all.
Thank you, Miss Wisconsin.
Good luck.
Now you can go change for the crowning ceremony, which is coming up next. The next finalist to receive a question is Miss Oklahoma, Betty Thompson. Betty, come on over.
All right, Betty, let's figure out which judge will be asking your question. Chris Powell.
Obesity is threatening our children's health, their future, even their lives. There's talk of the government stepping in with new regulations. Is it any of the government's business what we feed our kids?
My personal opinion is that it is the parents' responsibility. That child is raised in that home, and that is where they're getting all of their habits. I believe that parents should be the ones who are teaching their children how to eat, and then it wouldn't be the government's responsibility to have to step in.
Thank you, Miss Oklahoma. Head on back. 3 more questions, 3 more with a chance to be Miss America. The next question goes to Miss Arizona, Jennifer Sedler. Jennifer?
Congratulations, Jennifer. Let's see which judge will be asking your question. Kris Jenner.
Star quarterback Tim Tebow seems almost as well known for his religion as for sports. Is it okay for him and other celebrities to use their fame to spread their faith?
I think one of the greatest attributes of a celebrity is someone who is strong in their faiths and their beliefs in themselves. But then if you are representing an organization such as Miss America, you need to keep in mind that you are representing that organization and you are representing a wide variety of people. So not to be forcing your faith on others, but strong and convicted in who you are.
Miss Arizona, thank you. Go get changed. The 4th of 5 questions will be for Miss New York. Caitlin Monty. Caitlin, come on over.
Congratulations, Caitlin. Okay, the judge that will be asking your question, Terry Polo.
The Occupy Wall Street movement became a national story in 2011 with thousands of Americans protesting that 1% of the population controls 99% of the wealth. Do the protesters have a point, and what should be done?
I think what the Occupy Wall Street movement did was bring discourse into the political campaigns going on now, and it has changed how things are going to go. But the thing about Occupy Wall Street is if they're going to come up and complain about a problem, they have to come up with some solutions too. You can't just say that there's a problem without trying to troubleshoot. So it's up to them to push to try to come up with some solutions to go with it, but they had every right to do that.
Thank you, Miss New York. Okay, one of you 6 will get a question and return to center stage for the crowning moment. The other 5 will be eliminated, losing your chance to become Miss America. The next question goes to our last finalist, Miss California, Noelle Freeman. Noelle, come on over, sweetie. Noelle, come on over.
Noelle, the last question for you will be from Mark Ballas.
Many critics have bashed MTV's reality show Teen Mom, a spin-off of 16 and Pregnant, for glorifying teen pregnancy. What do you think about TV turning these teen moms into celebrities?
It absolutely does glorify being pregnant at a young age, but I have to recognize that there is definitely an appetite for reality television, and it is the responsibility of the viewers to understand that we want to live our life different from these reality stars. It's an entertainment industry, and I support those TV shows, but it is our responsibility to make sure that we're taking responsibility for our actions.
Thank you, Miss California.
Good luck.
And congratulations. Head back. And we will be right back with the answer to the biggest question of the night, Brooke. Who will be crowned Miss America 2012? The judges have made their final decision. The scores are now being tallied, and in just 3 minutes, we'll announce Miss America 2012.
And she'll have a lot to live up to because Miss America 2011 was a Miss America for the ages. Here she is in the last official act of her spectacular reign. Ladies and gentlemen, Teresa Scanlon, Miss America 2011.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Miss America 2011 is Miss Nebraska.
Looking back on this year as your 90th anniversary Miss America, I can't believe how much I've matured and grown. Some of the most remarkable people I've met are the amazing children from Children's Miracle Network hospitals as I served as their National Goodwill Ambassador. They have inspired me to live each day with courage, hope, and gratefulness. My platform on eating disorders has stemmed into a campaign to address health and wellness to audiences across the country. Participating in events with our armed forces and the USO have been life-changing as we thank the troops who fight for our freedom. I also visited the Pentagon to meet with military officials and addressed the American Legion National Convention to support our brave veterans. This year I participated in events such as the Super Bowl, Indy 500, and many more, and have been focused on education initiatives with the U.S. Department of Education and advocating for agriculture with the hand that feeds us. I'm so thankful to Amway's Artistry brand of skincare and cosmetics for not only helping me look great with artistry, but also for their dedication to our scholarship program. I'm so proud to serve as their brand ambassador. Thanks to Joseph Ribkoff, my official wardrobe provider, I've traveled in style to England, Germany, and Spain as their fashion correspondent, and it's been my pleasure to serve as their spokesperson. 150,000 miles, 36 states, and 5 countries later, this year has been remarkable. Thank you to my family, friends, and our Miss America supporters for all you have done. I love you all and am so honored to serve as your Miss America 2011.
Thanks, Teresa. Ladies, would you please join us center stage? These are our 5 finalists, all amazing young women. They have reached the top, still standing after 48 other contestants were eliminated. Each could wear the crown, but only one will.
Here's Pat Pruitt of Ernst & Young with the judges' results. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
5 names, Miss America and the 4 runners-up.
And the 4th runner-up to Miss America 2012 is Miss California, Noelle Freeman.
The 3rd runner-up is Miss Arizona, Jennifer Sedler.
You're looking at Miss America and her 2 runners-up. The 2nd runner-up is Miss New York, Caitlin Monty.
This is good. It all comes down to this. Miss America and her first runner-up. I want to remind you, the first runner-up takes over for Miss America if at any time she's unable to fulfill her duties. Who is Miss America? Is it Miss Wisconsin or Miss Oklahoma?
Are you now ready to pass on your crown, Teresa?
I think so.
It's tough to part with.
Good luck, ladies.
Let's do this, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, your Miss America 2012 is Miss Wisconsin, Laura Kepler. Your new Miss America, Miss Wisconsin, Laura, the stage is yours.
By storm with her, all American face and form, and there she is, walking on air she is, fairest of the fair she is, Miss America.
Teresa Scanlon, ABC, the Planet Hollywood Resort and Casino, and the Miss America organization. Congratulations to all the contestants and our new Miss America, Miss Wisconsin. There she is.
We'll see you next year. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great night.
For everyone who's been a part of this one, good night, everybody. Miss Wisconsin.
Tonight's show was shot on location at Planet Hollywood Resort and Casino, Las Vegas. Fame has found its worldwide headquarters. Visit planethollywoodresort.com to book your stay today. Get ready for big hair, big personalities, big fun. The premiere of ABC's GCB is coming this March. Kristen Chenoweth and Annie Potts lead an amazing cast. The letters to remember are GCB on ABC this March.